Okay, people, welcome back to the Dark Spirits channel. Today, I'm going to be trying out Branson Cognac Royal for the very first time. All right, guys, so you know how we do. Before anything, let's go ahead and open this thing up, and then I'll give it a chance to breathe a little bit before we start talking about it. This is your first time visiting. I want to thank you for stopping by. I tend to do a lot of whiskeys, bourbons, rums, but I came from cognac, so you know, sometimes you got to check in back home, see what's going on. So I figured I'd check this out. Nice cork pop. Looks like it's a synthetic cork. And let's go ahead and pour us a little bit. Okay. And let's go ahead and let this open up. So before anything, you guys know how I do. Let's go ahead and do the knowledge. Let's go ahead and check out the corporate website. All right, so we can see on the website here that it says it's aged a minimum of 4 years, sourced from the entire cognac region, but mainly from Petit Champagne and Borderies appellations, French oak used to give sauce finish. To me, that really doesn't mean anything because pretty much all these vineyards in this Champagne region, that's who everybody uses, right? The big four, Martell, Hennessy, Cavassier, and what's the fourth one? Remy Martin. They all, you know, source from the same vineyards that are in that region. Yeah, they have some of their own, but there's just so much demand. They can't produce all of that. So the fact that it's sourced from these vineyards in Champagne, that's nothing unusual. They all do that. And pretty much everybody uses French oak to age their barrels. So that's nothing unusual. So overall, from what we got here is we got a 4-year-old cognac, which technically makes it a V.S.O.P. Now, something interesting that I saw here is that their V.S.O.P is actually a 5-year. Yeah, so shout out to Mr. Jackson for that, because at least that tells you that they didn't try to go cheap. They also have an XO, which, you know, the rules for XO are that it's 10. But anyway, let's focus on this, the Royal, the red bottle. It's a V.S.O.P product, selling for about 60 bucks. So let's go ahead and get into the nose and the tasting. Nose first. Okay, so the nose to me has a lot of ethanol on it for it to be a V.S.O.P. But, I mean, that could just be because this is, you know, the neck pour. The neck pour is when you pour right from the neck of the bottle. Got a lot of ethanol on it. But you're getting the standard, I'm getting like apricot. You're getting the standard cognac notes you would expect to find. Apricot, you know, the grapes, dark grapes. Not bad. Let's go ahead and for the tasting. I'll let you know what I think. All right, that was the first taste. Let's go ahead and go on for one more. 40% ABV, right? Yes, all of these are 40% ABV. So it's your typical cognac strength. Mouthfeel is watery. All these guys are pretty much doing the same thing, right? They all use the same type of grapes. The only difference is how they blend it. They have a certain style, right? Just like if I make Kool-Aid and you make Kool-Aid, it may taste a little bit different, even though it's the same red Kool-Aid pack, right? You may add a little bit more water. I may add a little bit more sugar. So that's all they're doing. They don't have their own house style. The blend in the Branson Royal is good, I think. It's a good blend. It's a good flavor profile. However, what I noticed on here is there seems to be a lot of heat on here for it to be a V.S.O.P. Usually your V.S.O.Ps, by the time they get to that age, a lot of the, you know, harshness gets processed out by the barrel. So, I mean, it doesn't technically say V.S.O.P on here. So really, I'm not sure if it technically meets all the definitions, but he's saying it, right? They're saying it, so I got to believe it. I would kind of put this somewhere between like your regular Hennessy VS and like the Hennessy V.S.O.P. as far as like ability to drink. It's a really good flavor profile, but you just taste a little bit of the ethanol. But like I said, you know, on these neck pours, you can't really tell. That's why, you know, you got to give it some time. And if you're new to this channel, I usually do two things. I do my first video, like what this is, which is the reaction video, and then I'll come back for a while and do the long-term review. So let's go ahead and wrap up here. In summary, the Branson Cognac Royal, I would say the blend of what they're doing here is very good. My first impression of it is that it's kind of ethanol forward on the nose, and it's got more burn than I would expect on the palate for, you know, what they're saying is a 4-year product. Do I think it's okay? Yeah, I think it's okay. I think it's mid, nothing really to get really excited about. But yeah, it's good, very good. This is going for like $60, right, in the New York, New Jersey area. So, okay, cool, fair enough. I don't have any regrets so far, but I'm gonna try this out over the course of a few weeks, and then I'll be back with a long-term review. I'll let you know what I think then. That's all I got for now. Hey, let me know what you think on the next video, and I'll see you then. Thanks for watching.